PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
Hey, this is James Spann. You've clicked on to our Weather Xtreme video. This is for Friday morning, the 14th day of March. Interesting and rather challenging forecast for the next 24 to 36 hours. So let's get right to it by beginning with some Skycam images early this morning. Coming from our Skycam network up in the Tennessee Valley, that's our camera in Huntsville. Looks like the roads are a bit wet there from rain falling up in the Tennessee Valley. That's Memorial Parkway down below. Tuscaloosa looks like a little bit of rain falling there down on the Hugh Thomas Bridge, connecting downtown Tuscaloosa and downtown Northport. And so far, Birmingham has not received much rain, but that could change later this morning. Up on the water vapor satellite imagery, a little impulse coming through the lower Mississippi Valley, helping to trigger showers and storms around this morning. And there's a look at the action on the radar as of the timestamp is 4 o'clock, but it's actually 5 o'clock when that was taken. And you can see various clusters of showers and storms over North Alabama. Don't expect any severe weather this morning, but we'll watch developments later today, tonight, and early tomorrow for severe weather. There is a slight risk roughly from North Oklahoma down into West Georgia. That includes about the northern two-thirds of Alabama, North Mississippi, much of Arkansas, and that would be for anything that forms later today or late tonight. And we'll take a look at the Day 2 outlook, which is tomorrow. There's a slight risk for northeast Alabama and then points east over to the Atlantic coast of the Carolinas. And then next week, we've got this next big trough rolling out, and that would suggest a severe weather possibility for Day 4, which is Monday over Texas and Oklahoma. Day 5, which is Tuesday, over Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, and western Mississippi. And there's certainly a good chance they'll extend that into Day 6 over here as we get closer to that event, which would be late Tuesday night or Wednesday. But let's look at the short term here. We've got one little patch of energy rotating through here this morning, and then another one coming out of the Rockies. And clearly the upper forcing is somewhat subtle with this. It's not like we got a big shortwave trough we're dealing with, which makes it a little complicated. At the surface at midday today, there's two surface lows, one over Kentucky, and that's what's helping to crank out the showers and thunderstorms this morning. And then the second one developing back there over the Texas Panhandle. There's no doubt we'll have showers and storms around this morning. That's the easy part. The big question involves this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow. There's no doubt, I think, that the showers and storms will diminish by midday today. Then the sun pops out this afternoon, and there will be a decent degree of instability. There's a look at the surface-based Cape at noon today. Of course, the higher values are back off to the west, but we might see a shower or storm in a few spots late this afternoon if we get daytime heating, much like a summer deal, and those could be pretty strong if they pop up. But on the other hand, we could be quiet this afternoon and this evening. Might be late tonight before the next round of storms comes in here. Here's a look at tomorrow. We've got Vortmax not too far from Memphis, and at the surface, a surface low right over North Alabama. And there is going to be a capping inversion in place. It's a warm layer aloft, which tends to prohibit parcels from rising and forming into storms. But we note the air will be pretty unstable tomorrow. And I think there will be a second batch of storms late tonight after midnight and early tomorrow. And those could be strong to severe. And then by mid-morning, most all of that should be over in Georgia. And the capping inversion kind of takes over. And most of the day tomorrow, I think, will be dry. Now, there could be a few isolated storms over far east Alabama tomorrow afternoon, but I think most of that will be in Georgia as the cap kind of keep things under control. So very tricky to call exactly when it's going to rain and where, but just keep in mind storms that do fire through tomorrow morning could be strong to severe. Sunday will be in good shape. Looks like a sunny day. Slightly cooler, highs back in the 60s. Monday, all eyes will be on that big trough out west. Will be dry Monday. Tuesday, the trough is digging, and it doesn't move quickly. Still out there over western Texas at the surface on Tuesday. The surface low is near Wichita Falls, Texas. And again, that looks like maybe some severe weather problems for eastern Texas. We might catch a shower Tuesday, but it's sure going to be Tuesday night late before the stuff gets in here. And there's Wednesday. The trough goes negative tilt, and at the surface low is near Cincinnati with the storms moving into Georgia. And this run really suggesting the prime window for strong to severe storms would be from midnight Tuesday night until noon Wednesday. Why not another pre-dawn round of storms? It's been the year for those things. Thursday will be dry and cooler. Friday, the 22nd, will be dry as we kind of look through spring break week. Now, let's look at Saturday. I said Friday the 22nd. I meant to say Friday the 21st. I'm sorry. Now, this is Saturday the 22nd. Big vortex sets up over eastern Canada. It looks pretty cold, doesn't it? And look at the surface chart. Hey, that's suggesting some light snow for Tennessee and rain here. And then the following day, the cold air deepens. This is Sunday the 23rd. That looks awfully cold. So, again, don't think the cold weather is over yet. This is early in the game for that. And we'll go trolling quickly at the end of the forecast period, the 29th of March. Kind of a zonal flow, and that looks relatively quiet. But again, there's not much skill in being specific that far in advance with this kind of active pattern. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Weather.